Hello, hello. Good morning from Seattle. It's just now getting morning out. For me, light out anyway. So today, we're going to do something different. We're doing something different today. Let me get on my channel so I can watch you guys. I need to be able to talk to you. And then we'll get going. Okay. So please come in and say something so I know my chat's working and then we can get going. Good morning, Michelle. How are you? God, I've been thinking about you so much lately. What is going on? Oh, I know I messaged you the other day, but we didn't have a chance to really talk or anything. So today I have several journals for sale and they're just sitting there. So that ain't doing me any good. Are you exhausted? I know, I just feel like you're so tired. That's why I'm not even bothering you, because I just feel like you got so much going on and you feel like you're far away. That's how that's how I'm putting it. Feel like you're far away. But, so anyway, today this is going to be really fun. So here's the deal. So I have several journals for sale and I'm basically going to go through them all. And thanks, Elaine. So I'm just going to go through all my books. And if you see one you like, then just put a message up here and shoot me out an offer. You can go look in my shop to see how much I have them listed for. Because I can't remember right now even exactly how much this one's listed for. But you can go look. I got a couple of these butterfly ones. Got two of them. So I'll show you because maybe you want something for two people that are kind of the same but not. So these are kind of cute. I love the paper and I made them out of these huge glassine bags that I have in my shop. They're so fun. So here's what they look like. Oh yeah. They're big bags like this, big huge ones. So I folded it in half, see, and made these cute journals. And my thought at the time was that people were asking for just different stuff, different ways, different prices. So I was actually making these to have a little bit of a cheaper price than like my big huge journals all the time. But then, you know, so anyway, I'll go through. So this is the first one. You can tell the difference between them in the spine when you go on in my Etsy shop and look. There is the description box below has the link to my shop. Okay. So let's just go through. This one's cute. So it's vintage muslin. I don't buy store-bought muslin. All the muslin in all of my books are always vintage. And then so I just ripped, you know, sheet music and just cardstock and then this and inked it up and sewed it all around. And then these, I have several appliques in my shop. I love to use them on spines when I really like the paper and I don't really want to cover up the paper. Then I decorate up the spine kind of fat and like let it trickle over. And Dragonfly down here, that's from K & Company, I think. And so I just like it. And then just a butterfly note card I coffee stained and sewed around. So it's pockets, which we like, right? So before you even get to open it, there's just so many cute things. I love this, actually. What I love is because I love envelopes. And so I just love these. I just can't help it. I like to rip the paper and I like ripping and putting like different things together and making it look like neat, you know, because this is like old paint. And then you get these in my shop, and I stuck Tim Holtz on, and this is K & Company, and this ribbon's in my shop. This is vintage muslin that I dyed with, I think it's Kool-Aid, and then stamped. And then I sewed all the way around, and I copy stained the envelope. It's kind of a pale purple. And I did the same on the back, and then I put Tim Holtz ephemera and sewed all the way around. I just have a thing with envelopes, you know, I just like them. And then I just put some inked paper in with a pretty butterfly stamp. I love that ink. I think it's peacock feathers from Tim Holtz. And I just like the ripped paper and the, I don't know, I just love these. And it's kind of glittery. I like envelopes though, so I'm weird. But, and then I like this one too, because I like the texture and architecture in the back, and I like the glitter on the butterfly, and I like my seam binding. And I like the sewing, and I like the birdie ephemera, and it's got a bee on there for birdies or butterflies. I just like it. It's cute. So you get 2 envelopes right away, and then this little thing I made. It's just kind of like a, well, it's not a ticket book, but it looks like a ticket book, so it's a fake ticket book. But I put a ticket on the front because it's just cute, and then you can write like little receipt-y things and rip them out if you want to. And then these butterflies are in my shop, and it's tracing paper on the front. And then just a little booklet, just papers, but it's a cute little spot to write. So I forget what the price is on this, but go look if you like it and shoot me an offer. That's how we're gonna do it today. So the insides of these I love. It's a bag in a bag, of course. You know how I like the bags. And then I hand dyed this. It's just a cotton, but it's just so pretty. It came out so, the perfect pink, you know. And I sell it. Actually, that's what I call it. Perfect pink, I think, in my shop. And then just stuff underneath. And I have these in my shop, and these are in my shop. And I sewed around and coffee stained it. And there's pink lace in the back and pink eyelash trim coming out. And you can, right here, or I was thinking, you know, a picture or something, you know, would go here. And then inside here, there's lots of stuff in here. Inside here, we just put one of my Tiffany & Company coffee stained envelopes. It's a big business size, so it'll fit, you know, lots of stuff. And then it has one of my little, this actually has a pocket right here. Why is there nothing in that? I don't know why that's empty. I don't know. I'm looking for a tag sitting right here. I know I have some little tags. That cannot be sitting there empty right like that. It bugs me. These are in my shop too. I gotta put something in there. I don't have anything, and if I go through this whole thing, I'll forget. So we gotta put some in there. Little teeny ones, you know, these are handy to have around. So we can put them right here. There. And this is a little pink lunch sack journal. It's just another spot to write. It's no big deal. It's just cute, you know. And then little pockets, and then just parchments and ledger, and just, this is a little tiny dictionary. I love the little small dictionaries. And coffee. And then I love this paper in the middle. It's got like flowers and little fold outs. So I mean, it is thought out somewhat. Dodo birds. You know, just another little place to write. Just another goodie. And then I made these little boots. I love these little boots. Sewed right here. And then I just glue them on and put a little tuck spot onto the book page. I copy stained. And then, so how I set this up is, this is what the fun part is. I took my robe off so I don't have sleeves. But guess what? Now I'm freezing. It's cold back here. It's the time of year where if I start a fire, it's going to be too hot. This is why I'm always wearing my robe. I'm in Seattle. It's weird weather, you know. So I take my robe off and then I'm freezing. So I'm putting it back on and I have sleeves. You know, my robe sleeves. Oh well. Okay, so here's how I set this journal up. This is really cute because I ripped all the edges of the paper and then I used like pink ink and a bunch of different color inks, pink, peacock, vintage photo, whatever. And then I was laying all of the stuff on the edge of the page so you can still have a writing spot. So I made these with little secrets, and there's an envelope and you put, and there's a little butterfly in there, journaling card. So this has pink, I think it's raspberry something, and a coffee stain and script stamped, right? And it's all script stamped up. Then I love this, so it's all ripped and inked, you know, with vintage photo. And then it's just a pretty delicate spot. You undo this and it's it folds out. Do you want me to undo it? I'll show you. And it unfolds. It's just a delicate, pretty spot. You can write. It's tracing paper. You can write on all of it. Here. I want to cut this. The ribbon is running. The ribbon is running, so you can just open it and write inside like that. Because I thought the paper was so pretty. The color and everything. I'm trying to get the mood with the color, you know what I'm saying? So I didn't want to ruin the mood by putting a bunch of stuff on. You know what I mean? So I wanted to leave it, so I like that because it's clear, so you can see the, right? So you can see the paper. Hi, Steffi. So they're all ripped, like I said, all the edges are all ripped. Oh, this one's fun. It's got a lot of stuff, see? So I love envelopes. So here they are. So this is a vintage envelope, and I put all this junk on it. These are from my shop, and then here's one of my little receipt things glued down because it's just cute. And this I dyed with, it's vintage muslin with Kool-Aid. So it flips open. I got a paper hinge, and then a big, long, scrappy little tablet because it's on a flip-up. See? I'll show you in a sec. Forget now and look. Little butterfly stamp in here with some vintage paper all inked up. It's actually a flip-up. See, it's on a time card. You can write on the time card in the back. Flip up the little envelope. I love that. Then here's one of my little glassine bags for my shop, and the 3 little envelopes. This one flips down. You can write in it. Pink ink and ripped up on the edge, and you can see now how I ripped it so that you can like see them all. You can see the stuff hanging out, you know. So journaling, and then this is waxed. All waxed up, Tim Holtz stuff, and I put one of the little die cuts back there so you can use that anywhere or in another book or something. Journaling, and then here's one of my parchment paper envelopes. I coffee stain, you know, my paper in the oven, and then when it gets used up, then I bring it in here and make little envelopes, waxed tsunami rose, and then I just put random tickets, tags, and doilies in there. So that's cute. That's cute, and it's all ripped up on the edge, see? And then the altered paper clip is waxed, which I love that. There's a journal in the back page that keeps falling out, so I'm just going to let it fall out. Another journal. So the little ephemeras are hanging off this end, which I think is really cute. So peacock ink, I love that, and script stamped and coffee stained up. And I love this is a little wax tag with some alpaca fibers from my shop, and it's waxed, and I don't know, I think it's just a piece of wrapping paper. I don't know, but it's really cute. I just loved it. And he's got little music notes. And I love this paper. It's so pretty. And then all these butterflies, they're vellum, and they're 3 layers, and they got glitter, and they're all these pretty colors. They come from Kristen's shop. She's admin in my group. So they're just really pretty. And they flatten out, you know, but you can fluff them up. So you can put something pretty under there. I just love how this looks like wallpaper, and it's all ripped and stuff. And then here's the pink. I love the pink ink. And that's more wax little tag and a ripped little sheet. And I like how you can see it all because it's all laid out. You can see all the next pages coming up, like the little heart right here. I kind of like how that looks. So it's pink and turquoise, you know what I mean? Turquoise and pink, see? And then here's another waxed with the Tim Holtz. And it's got that turquoise cheesecloth from Hobby Lobby and the little seam binding from my shop so it hangs down. I just think it's cute. Right? And here's the center with the roses. I do that a lot. It's pretty. And then I just put a doily on a bag. Bags are in my shop, and this one has, I don't even know. Oh, this is something here. I love this little mini sheet of the kit that I used. I can't remember what it is now, but you guys know who this is. We all use this all the time. So it's a sheet of what's actually on the front right here. Only big, see? Where are we at here? So I put that in because it was cute. And then these were inspired by Angie Hayden. They're really fun little doohickeys we made. I have a tutorial on these, and it's just cardstock, but it's oxides, and it's waxed, and it's inked, and it's stenciled, and it's, you know, everything. You know what I mean? It's so pretty, and it shimmers, and like, oh, it's so pretty. But anyway, so I got it upside down, I think, or something here. What did I do? And then it opens up, and you got a little journaling card right there. I love the paper, and it smells good because it's all waxed. And then it opens up like this, so you get a journaling spot, a whole sheet of paper. And then this is all copper waxed. It's just so pretty. I just love the paper. So you get a couple pretty little spots to write. Here's the butterfly on that half. I love this little project we did with Angie. So you can write in there. Isn't that neat? And then in the back, there's a little tag to write on. And it's got wax and stuff and stenciling. It's very faint, but you can see it. And that fits right in the back there because it's kind of open. Right? So that's cute. I like it. It goes in there. And then the rose. And I love this. I made this with Sierra. I don't know if I got it. Oh, I just got it clipped on here, I guess. Or is it attached? I don't know. I made it. Oh, no, it's not. Okay. So here's one of my little guest check things. These are so cute with the tab. I love this. So these are these Calico Collage? Or what are these? I think they're Calico Collage. I think. Or maybe it's Digital Collage Club. I don't know. But anyways, so I put the little plate right there. And it's all kind of matchy-matchy, right? It's all like from the same printout sheet. And then I punched a little tabby out. And it's got a little tag inside. It's a little book, see? And it's just a note card, and it's holding on to a little thing, and on this side it's got a little thing, and it's one of those things, you know. Whatever they're called, I don't know, but it's just so cute. I love this. I want to make more of these. This is so cute. And I fit it right in there because it's round, you know, to fit right in that little spot. I like it. And it's on muslin hinge, and it's a little book, so we open it up and you can write, you know. You could sew stuff in here, but I was making so many of these. And then I left the pocket on this side for the Rolodex. And a big tab. I love that. So that's in there. This is cute. I haven't seen it in a while. Oh no, it doesn't go in there, does it? It goes on here. This is a cute one. And then it's another waxed. That's Tsunami Rose, little girl up there with the wax. Thanks, Jill. Thanks, Steph. And then here's a Tsunami Rose die cut, and then I just put a little, it's a little music. It's just a little booklet. It's no big deal, but I sewed around coffee. And I like the ripping, and I like the ink, you know, the peacock feathers ink. It's pretty. And you can see the next pages underneath and the butterfly underneath. It's just pretty. I just like how it came out, you know. You can see the next pages from behind, because I do small to large, you know. It's just pretty. So pink and turquoise. Here's the Wander tab. And then this is cute because you can untie it. If you untie it, nothing happens. I guess it's just for looks. But you have to untie it to write in there, so it's kind of hiding. And then I put a little butterfly there, and it's a flip up. It's on a hinge, so you can still use that whole sheet of paper. But that's really cute, and I punched the holes in the side. So I love that, and I love the little butterflies on the ends. I like to fluff up their little wings when I get to the page. Oh, thanks, Linda. Hi, Jill. Yeah, we're doing a sale. I'm doing a sale today. We decided earlier. I got too many books for sale right now. I gotta sell some of these because Christmas is coming. So I love this page because this looks like wallpaper to me, you know, bedroom wallpaper. And I have these stickers in my shop, so I put a bed and a lamp. I just think it looks neat. I love it. Then I put one of Mom's little, my mom made that little envelope, and I put it on the edge here. And you can put stuff behind it. But I made a little Tim Holtz with tea. That's what I call these kind. Tim Holtz tea, because I put tea bags over my Tim Holtz die cuts, and it makes it look old. My mom does that, so now I wanted to do it. But you can put it in the envelope or behind it, either one. So I kind of like it. And like I keep saying, you can see the next pages, you know, but I think that's cute how that goes. So here's the next ephemeras hanging out, you know, and all the scripting and all that. And I love this. There's another piece of that with the gold roses on it. And I love these little girls. And I love this fabric right here. It's just so nice. And there's a cute little tag stuck in here and some ephemera. This is one of my scrappy things. I got tutorials on this. I think it was Scrap Attack or something like that. But it was cute. Just layers. It's just really pretty. I love it. I love the paper. Then here, oh, this is Sari from India. This was very expensive, and it took forever to get here. Months, you know, waiting. But anyways, it's a vintage piece of embroidery, you know, so it's pretty cool. And anyway, it's a tea bag. There's no tea bag inside, but there's a cute spot to write something. It's got beads. It's from India. And pretties on the side. I love this one because it's butterfly wings. Look how pretty that is. And the new purple in my shop. I have seam binding in my shop. And then that's that pretty pink from my shop too that I made, and that's Tim Holtz. This was another scrappy dappy piece we made in that video that was really pretty. I love this one. It's so pretty. Oh, and I got a butterfly in the back. Those stickers are in my shop. Then here's the pretty little butterfly from Kristen's shop. It's so pretty. I love it. And then this page, what the heck do I got going on here? It's like falling out or something. Oh, it's a big pocket. Oh, this is a big piece of ephemera. I see. I see. And then this is one of those booklets I made with the brad nails from a long time ago. And these are button brad nails. And it's dictionary pages. And I decoupage the front. Scrappy, gesso, gesso, gesso. Ooh, decoupage. Little pocket. Gesso, gesso, scrappy. So that's a cute book. And then some pretty, this is all wax. These tags are in my shop. And then the bag in the back has a journal in the back, but it keeps falling out. So I'll show you that. I actually love this. I actually really like this journal in the back. It's really cute. So white satin trim is from my shop. It's, I think this is the wedding dress petticoat, but I don't know. You have to read the... Can't remember now. But anyways, it's all waxed eyelash trim and a piece of flower from Tsunami Rose and some really big, thick, chunky doily and paper doily on the front. And of course, it's all pockets. So this one I left clean and pretty. No ink because the rest of it's grungy, and sometimes it's fun to have a mixture of both. So it's just really pretty butterfly paper, and then a pretty rose and wax seal from my shop, so it's romantic. Just white paper to journal on. A couple pretty little spots to write. And you open it up, and it's made from vintage envelopes. And so there's vintage library card. And then the coffee stain paper has been Martha Stewart punched. But it's all just nice and clean. If you like that. It's something different besides grunge with the rose in the middle. I love her. Because she's just plain and pretty. Right? And then more sheets. Paper, and then the envelope again. I left it because it's doodled and kind of a little bit grungy, but these were original vintage envelopes, so I left them. And you get another library card in the back. And the back of this one's white seam binding and scrappy little tablet I Martha Stewart punched on the back. Right? I just think those are cute. And it goes in the back pocket. So that's quite a fat little sucker right here, and it's squishy and fat, you know, and crunchy sounding. I kind of like it. So that's that one, and then I have another one. I did two. So I was trying to offer a variety of prices instead of my big, huge books all the time that get to be so much. I was getting messages that people wanted some price changes, you know, variety. So I made these, but then they just sit there. So we're just selling them off today. Selling them off. So you can message me right here and I'll switch the price, or message me in my Etsy store. The link's right there in the description box. Okay, so I'm going to do the next one now, in case a person might want both. You know, if you got a Christmas present for two sisters and they're young and they get mad when you favor one over the other, then then this would be good, because they're a little bit different, but they're a little bit the same. So again, with the butterfly note card, and then this one I put the tea bag bag in the front. It's got a cute little tag in it, and it's double-sided. These stickers are in my shop, so it's cute. And then this one is also vintage muslin. And it has the envelopes and booklet in the front, same way. Little booklet with the tracing paper over it. And it's just a little booklet, but it's really pretty and delicate. I love the tracing paper over it because it makes it all misty and pretty, and the butterflies are in my shop. And then the envelopes again, I loved these. I really had fun making them. They're sewn. It's lavender. It's been coffee stained on my dot pan, so you have to do them singly, so that takes extra effort. And then I just love that paper, and these are K & Company, and stamps are in my shop, and that I handmade with grape Kool-Aid and vintage muslin. And it's sewn all the way around. And there's Tim Holtz die cuts on the back, and more of the paper and flowers. And then it's inked up with a pretty butterfly. Butterfly books. It's kind of fun, and with birds. And here's the other one. So they're really pretty. I love these. They're just so pretty. I love the glitter on the wings on these. I just like the colors and all the different papers, and I like the birds, and I just like them. Just like them. I like the stamp. And I like the dots. The dot pan is a lot of extra work, but it's really pretty. So you get 2 of the envelopes and a booklet. And again, it opens up to one of my panels here. That's pretty. And you get a Tiffany envelope. Big business size one. Didn't quite glue it far enough. It folded over when I put it in the... And sometimes when you coffee stain, they come unglued. I didn't see it, but it came unglued. I gotta glue it. Glad I'm going through it now, because I don't want my fabric folded. But anyway, this is vintage muslin, and it's Peacock Feathers ink with the Tiffany stamp. And then the other little butterfly booklet, same as the other one. The parchment, and it's got the pretty middles. Just a little booklet, extra spot to write in. And then again with the pretty, hi Sherry, with the pretty little tracing paper secret spot you can untie and write in, and the little pretty little vellum butterflies on the top. They're all ripped and inked. I love this little boot right here on the edge with the tag. Thanks, Sherry. And this is pink. And then Journey, so you can see all the ephemera hanging out on the edges is why I did it like this. You can see the butterflies hanging out. The pages are all different sizes, so you can kind of see. And then again with my waxed paper clip, and again with my, and I love this page because it's like paint. And this one has stickers and a tag and a doily, parchment paper, envelope with a waxed Tsunami Rose. And the butterflies down here this time. 3 layers of vellum, so you can fluff them up if you want to. And it's all fluffy and crunchy. So it's kind of fun. And then again, here's the flip up time card. And with the vintage envelope on the front, with the stamps are from my shop, and this ribbon's from my shop, and I put a little scrappy tablet right here. This is so cute. I haven't seen this in a while. And it flips open. So you got some storage. And then here's a little scrappy tablet. You can write on the back. Like I said, flip ups. And then the little envelopes are always fun. Little tucky spot. Pink, script stamped, coffee stained, turquoise, pink turquoise, pink turquoise. There's some lavender. This is all waxed up, and these tags are in my shop. Sheet Music and Tim Holtz. I love this one. She's cute. She's out hunting. She's a little Girl Scout. She's out hunting for butterflies. She found some right here, see? Here's her butterfly specimen. So we got some just tags back here. This one's got a key underneath and just some texture stuff and a little file folder. And you can tuck things in. This is one of those scraps where you can tuck it all in. And I love the delicate little paper in the back. It's just like airy, like little wings. So I just like that page. And here's the little butterfly down here. It's kind of pretty. And it's all ripped up and inked with vintage photo. And then here's some more waxy, waxy, waxy stuff. And a bingo card on the inside. One of my button bingos. Button bingo. Little ephemera on the side. Pink. And script stamped. Coffee stained. Scripted. I love this pink. And this has like extra texture because some of the papers were, so it's like doubly grungy. Some pretty little flowers and peacock ink. Here's some secrets you can put in your little envelope. Little secrets. Here's another little flip-uppy thing. I love this butterfly paper. It's so fun. And here's the little butterfly on top. She's script stamped and kind of orange. 3 layers. And here's the center with the flower. Now you can have the flower tucked in back there or not. It's a Rolodex. Altered Rolodex. Seam bindings from my shop. These are from my shop. It's all waxed up. There's lace and book pages and different stuff there. And then there's a journaling card, of course, sewn around, inked up in the garden with her little parasol, the little butterfly book, right? I just love this one. Some frayed seam binding. And then I love this. One of my little ticket books. It's so cute. This is that salmon seam binding from my shop. Little butterfly on the front. Double tickets you can get in my shop too. So it's a double ticket book with all the little pages, little pockets with little tickets that I decoupaged and gilded. I love this knobby fabric. Little stash of little pockets and labels. Little pictures at the beach, Tim Holtzy stuff. Right? Here's a little tag. And then there's my washi tape. It comes out like this. Let's see what this one's doing. Oh, it's that washi tape. I hate that washi tape. It never sticks. It's so annoying, right? I hate that. But anyway, it does come out, but you can just fold it like a book. But it's cute. I got that extra wide washi tape on the back of it to hold it together. So that's cute. And then here's just a little die cut of a... That's cute, holding on a little clock. It's paper, it looks real, but it's paper. And then here on the bottom again, we got the little tickets and paper clips, little things hanging off the edge. You can see that all the way through. All your next page you can see. Pink turquoise, here's some flowers, those are Tsunami Rose. This is cute too. I love this part. It's got the little flip up here. I love this one. It's just cardstock that I stamped butterflies on, and then I covered it with coffee stained parchment, and then a butterfly from my shop, and white seam binding from my shop. Little flip up, that kind of matches from the same little kit thing. That journal in the back always slides out. Oh, I love this. It's so pretty. I love that paper. Got a big piece of doily here and another Tim with tea sewed around. Brown paper from my shop. I love this. That's actually an original 1800s die cut right there. On top of Tim Holtz. Ripped up and inked up. And some more. Here's a little library card, flower, butterfly. And here's another one of those. I love these. I love these. They're so fun to make. A little guest checkbook held together with muslin hinge. And the keys are in my shop. Little tag on the front, just making a phone call. These kind of match the envelopes that I made, same paper. And it's punched right here to pull out a little tag. I'll show you. So it's all kind of matchy-matchy. Little tuck spot right there. Little tuck spot right here with the little pretty little tag sewn around. Brown paper in my shop. I love this one. What I like is furniture. That's what I like. And I like wallpaper and all that. So, is that how I had that? Was that inside? Let me see how I had this. Can't imagine I had that inside because it bugs me. With the lace on top? Maybe I just had it tucked in. I really don't know how I had it now. Doesn't rightly matter, I guess. But, oh, I know. I had it like this. Okay. So, this little round piece right here. I did this so it would tuck. That's what I did. I didn't like it on the inside. So, when you put this in, it leaves it exposed just enough to get the tag underneath. That's what I did. Then I put the chair there because I like this. It looks like wallpaper. And then the big, super big tab with the Rolodex I sewed around with white thread. So it's a double ticket guest check, double guest check. Dot pan, coffee staining. I love this one. And the little brown butterfly up in the corner. I know this one has a lot of work. I don't know what I don't know what price I had on these. I'll have to look. I think it was $150, but I can't remember. Waxed. Altered clip. And this is just a Tim Holtzy thing. That's Digital Collage Club. These stickers are in my shop. They got a gold edge on them. And that's pink and ripped. Here's another one, and another one of my little butterflies. I love this paper. And then the back is a big bag with this in there. So I'll show you this one now. I love this white satin bow from my shop for the, and then a nice big chunky piece of doily, and this is waxed Tsunami Rose front, and it's just a clean little journal for storage. Actually, it's got I love this pink, gold, and white wax seal. Just a nice clean sheet of paper folded up like an envelope. This is all clean. This one doesn't have any grunge. I just wanted a clean spot. Yellow, like yellow on the front. And then it has the vintage library cards in there. And again with the Martha Stewart punches. Just clean, coffee stained. Ooh, here's some dot pan. Dot pan. Here's the center rose. I tried to make it like yellow. I'm doing kind of a yellowish, creamy yellowish kind. It's pretty. And then again with the coffee stain and the little scrappy tablet in the back. Martha Stewart lace punch on the bottom. Coffee stain, some stamping and trim, and there's a bag in the back. So that's cute. I like this one. I just sold one a minute ago. The lady offered me $120, so I took it. My sewing one, because I had that one for sale too. It was for $150. So we're gonna send that one out. So we got 2 butterfly journals. Let's see, what should we do for the next one? I sold my sewing one. Now we'll look at, how about this one? You guys want to look at this one? The Tim Holtz. This one's really pretty. I love the lace in the back. I love these so much. I've been hoarding them. And I put them on here. Oh, and it's navy blue. And you can put stuff back here. There's all kinds of like things. Here's a tag. And you could totally take this out too if you don't like this. Because I put this weird ruffle on here. Because that's what the dog has on his collar. And in her hair is this weird ruffle. But these clocks are in my shop. So I put that there because it has that, but I don't know. You could always take it off if you don't like it. But anyway, seam binding, and this is a, I can't remember if this is a tablecloth or what this was. Maybe it was a curtain. I really don't know, but it's regular size, you know, 9 by 6 or whatever they are. If you need me to measure it, I will, but I can never remember. Isn't it 6 by 9s? Isn't that what they are? Yeah, 9 by, you know, this one's, you know, 5 3/4, I suppose. And the navy seam binding is from my shop. And then the fabric is this really thick, like, it's this thick, well, it's thicker than muslin, and it had some print on it as if someone was going to embroidery, so it was going to be like a tablecloth or something, you know, but it was really like, it's really thick anyway, and I sewed it all around the edge. Tim Holtz paper. You can still see some of the print. I think this was a peacock they were going to embroider. And then one of the bags from my shop, the doily on. And then a, ooh, I love this. Who made this one? One of the girls made this. I did not make this. Oh, I hate it when they don't put their names on. This is so cute. Oh, I hate that. Anyway, it's sewn together. It's a pocket, and it's got cute little things on the inside. Little envelopes. Let me see what else is in here. I know there's more stuff. Well, maybe there's not. Maybe it's a 2-sided pocket. Let me look. No, I guess it's a double-sided pocket, so you can put one thing on one side, one the other. These are little envelopes from my shop, and she's got them labeled like with just different things. So I guess you could put a couple different journaling cards in here. This is so cute. I love this with the buttons and the little stuff, and she's got layers and ink and sewing. I love this one. Okay, and then these are in my shop. I made a little collage to hang off the side here. I love the green. And this is just, I think one of the girls made this one too. Now I can't remember. We do so many swaps, you know. There's so many, but I love this. It's just really cute. Some money and some paper and some lace and stuff. It's just cute, and I love this Tim Holtz paper. So it's just a little tuck spot, you know. Seam bindings from my shop. Prima flowers from Hobby Lobby. So these pages are really thick, and I sewed with black thread all the way around. So they're double thick. This one's got some gesso swiped on there, so you have a nice writing spot. Here's one of my little envelopes hanging over the side, and what I did here is it's coffee stained, script stamped, it's gilded, and stenciled. So I did a lot of distress work. You can see the gilding polish kind of poking up with the shine there. And then one of my altered envelopes with some Tim Holtzy paper on the inside, it looks like. Tim Holtz. So that kind of just hangs there. We're having a distressed paper swap in group, and I was showing the girls how to make this so that it's quite nice. I really like that, especially when I'm writing. I want to get a whole thought down. So sometimes I like to have it like this, and I just love the way that looks. Tim Holtz stencil, script stamp, and that gilding polish. I use it frequently. So I got a couple pages for writing here. And then we get some pretties, Tim Holtz paper, one of my cute little flip-ups. These stickers are in my shop. This fabric's in my shop. These are in my shop. Flip-up little writing spot. It's kind of cute. I love that Tim Holtz paper. Again, with the sewing on all the way around. And these were fun. We made these. I have videos on these. That's glossy accented, so it's nice and thick and bright and pretty. Open it up, it's a little place for notes. Little note card here. This is actual toile. And this is toile paper. So there's a toile stamp down here. It says toile on it. Some lace and a little nice little, neat little tablet. And some cute little tags. Music paper, my mom made that one. And some Tim Holtz paper. It's the same pattern, just in there, extras. And then again with my gilding and stamping and coffee staining and what is this? Stenciling. I love it. I love this too because at the bottom I put one of my little scrappy tablets, and it's got little notes in there for you, and there's cute, this is vintage lace and just little things, and this is a stamp, and these are from my shop, and that is just one of my stamps, but it's cute. Tim Holtz. Here's Tim and T again. Only it's on a library card this time. And then I put this here because it's actually on the paper behind it, so you get kind of a cool mimic there of the same thing. So that's kind of neat. Tucks back there. I love that paper. I love this Tim Holtz paper. And then I hinged in one of my things I make out of a 12 by 12 sheet of paper, so we don't always have to cut constantly. But I just put in some vintage ledger. I hinged it in with some fabric, So you get tuck spots. Here's a guest check somebody made, and another just Tim Holtz tag I just put in there to show you that you can put stuff in there. Little pockets on this side, just to show you that it's there and usable. You know, you can do them this way or however. It's hinged in there. Paper, and then some more. I just love this paper and the way it looks. It's really pretty. Couple sheets of it. I think this is fossilized amber. The stenciling, the Tim Holtz. It's really pretty. My mom made this envelope, and then I just made a little scribble spot. You can open it up, and it's a journaling spot. And then I put in some tags. Yearly egg count. It's got little chicks on it. And this is just wax scrappy thing. And then you open this one up, and it's got a little, so we're talking about cooking here. It's got the eggs and the chicks, and it's on a guest check, you know. So the inside is got egg beaters on it. Tsunami Rose. Tea Time Party Desserts Kit. It's my favorite one. So that's kind of about food. You know how I like that. And then these pages, again, like I said, are double thick, and I sewed around all of them. Oh, this is cute. This is actually an altered paper clip of the hugest kind. One of the gals in the Dream Team made this for me, and I put the clip on the back with the Rolodex. I just slid it under there and glue it on, so now it's a altered paper clip. And it says Dream. The roses. It's just pretty little booklet with rose paper, which I know is my favorite. Little stitches. Just a little booklet. It's just cute. Just ripped up edges. Really nice color. I think this was, I always say Karen Hardgrave, so I'm not even going to say it, but I really do think it was her. It's got a little cute little tag in the back. But I'm coming to find out that some of the stuff I said was Karen's wasn't, but oh yeah, there's no smoking. There's no smoking. Oh, I quit smoking. I think it was before we moved here, just by a couple years. So it's been like 7 years, 7 or 8 years. But then I went on that Nicorette gum, you know, and I couldn't quit the gum then. But then finally it started ripping up my stomach. So I'm like, I can't even have the gum right now. I just gotta. So I quit both. So I'm really happy about that. It's an expense. It's just not good. But anyways, so here's this one. Oh, this is so pretty. This is from Laura B. You guys know her from group. She does the most beautiful work. My goodness. I love it so much. I was having a hard time getting rid of this one because it's huge. Look at it. It's like the whole page size. It's just huge. It's so pretty. I love it. Sometimes I don't want to get rid of these. She just sent this to me this year too, I think. I should have kept this one. Now I'm mad. Oh, it's just so pretty. Oh well, it went right in here because this next page had this. See? And the old tape. I love the tape. No, my fingers are just ink stained. It's not smoke. Is that why you were asking? I know my nails. I was just saying that. They look terrible, I know. But it's just ink. But anyway, there's the little roses, and that's why I did it with the tape. And then it's sewn around with black thread. And then here's some more gesso. Ooh, and I love this one too. Look at this one. Ooh, this one's so neat. Is this Michelle? No, this one's Josie. Oh my God, this one's so pretty. I love it so much. So all the frills at the top, and she's got this cool altered paper clip on there. I was holding this on, but I'll show you. I'll show you in a minute. And the little pocket with all the cute stuff in it. And a little girl. It's just such a good one. These are in my shop. And then she has a altered paper. It's actually really heavy. She's got the charms on there. Oh, I gotta see how she did this. We gotta make some of these. How in the heck did she get this on? Oh, sneaky. I see. Oh my goodness, girl. I see. We got to do this. I think we need to make some of these. She wrapped a paper clip. I think it's washi tape. And I have so much washi tape and I never use it. We got to do these. And then you slide it right in there like that. Ah, that's awesome. With the little charmies. So cute. Then she had a little tag on the back. It's tucked in. Isn't that sweet? That's so cute, Josie. You do such good work. She's getting to be one of my favorites now. Every time I see her stuff, it's so good. Then here's just one of my scrappy collages with the tags from my shop. I don't think this one's been waxed. No. So it's actually kind of fun because it's all these papers and you can like tuck stuff in, you know. So we could take this tag from the back, put this here, and put her cute little tag like right there. Oh, that's so cute, Josie. I love that one. Nope, there's no stinky smells, I promise. No stinky smells, Christine. No, I couldn't stand it. My parents both smoked when I was young, my whole life. And then my mom finally quit. I was so proud of her for quitting. And I think I was like 35 when she quit. So I was like, okay, I'm going to quit now too. And then my dad was the only one left. My brother never started, so. And then this page, I don't know, I just kind of liked it because it was blue, and I put the gesso there, and I made kind of like this man page with the singles ad. Like he just got married, though, or something, because he's got a ring. And then it's just, here's the tag. It's a big pocket in the back you can put stuff. So I don't know, I just thought it was cool. Burlaps and like different man-y stuff. I don't know, it was cute. Right? And then my wax thread from my store. I love this. I smear and gesso on it. This is a piece of vellum with buttons. And then here's another one of the stickers. But I love the gesso on here. I love this old tape, the way it looks. I sewed all around and inked it all up. Oh, this is cute. Here's one of my little pattern paper envelopes. This is all vintage trim. And it's got like all the goodies in it from my store. All these little flowers and stuff. They're really cute. You can get them in my shop. But I put a bunch of them in here. I don't have to pull them all out. But. And then there's just sewing. Oh, this one my mom made. This is one of her cool places to write. And then this is a little flipper upper. That's really pretty. Martha Stewart punched. And I love the way that looks. And then this is like measuring tape ribbon. It's pretty. It's pretty. And I love the gilding. And I love the gilding. And I love cake. And I put stamping on there of that fork. I love that fork. And I love that trim from my shop, that white satin. And it's a flip up. It's Martha Stewart punch on the bottom. And it flips all the way up. So you don't lose any spots for writing. It's kind of fun. Then here's the middle. Oh no, we passed the middle. It's not the middle. Here is, this is fun. I love these. These are all the little glassine bags in my shop. And you fold them in half and I'll show you. You go like this. So it's a whole bunch of little pockets. Like this. And you go backwards and forwards and backwards and forwards with the bags. This way and then this way, this way. And you fold them like this. Right? And I sewed the bottom and then you cut the tops So there's a regular bag and then a bottom that you cut and then a regular bag and a bottom that you cut. So look at all the pockets, right? I got 3 bags, so that's what this is. And they're just filled with all kinds of little stuffs. Little tags with sari silk and little tsunami rose, little butterfly things, and they're all coffee stained and stuff. This one's got little, just all kinds of little bits. Yep, these are all listed in my shop. I think this one is oh, I don't know how much it is. You'd have to look, I guess. And then shoot me out an offer. The link to my shop is in the description box. I can look for you if you don't want to, but I'll look for you. Just makes me behind on my feed then. If you want me to look for you, let me know and I will. It's got little postcards that are cute. Little cute ones. There's more pockets. Here's one my mom made with gesso and it opens up with brown paper. It's cool. I know the pockets on this are endless. Just keeps going. And there's stuff in the back. I think this was 200. I think, but I can't remember. Can't remember. You have to go look. I got several journals here for sale today, so I've shown 3. I sold 1. Thanks, Christine. I appreciate you looking. So otherwise, if I do it, then it makes me so behind I can't see what I'm doing anymore. You tell me what I have, and then you can shoot me an offer, and I'll switch the price if we agree, huh? Ooh, look at this piece. I like these because, I don't know, I just like these little tags, and I like to put them on the end so they kind of flare out. And it's one of my scrappies and the Prima flowers, and there's parchment paper and lace, and here's the tag about music, and then the Tim Holtz paper. So it's kind of fun. Seam bindings in my shop. Sewed around. Oh, I love this one too. Here's a, gotta put a ticket book in all your books. I made a whole bunch of ticket books. You gotta put them in when you make them. I like to glue mine on. I mean, I can put them in, you know, the little pockets, but I like to glue them on because it's fun. This one's really cute. It's got some little vintage little things from Stamp Saver books, you know, from those. This is that vintage fabric. It's so cute. And there's little pockets with little notes. This one has a little note. Little note card. This one has a pocket on the top. Little note card. Tsunami rose, little things. Little lace tabbies. Here's a side little pocket with 2 little minis. Just for cutesies. Here's another little tsunami rose little guy on a bike. And there's a pocket in between on the top here, you can see. Little bingo card with a little tucky spot. What I love about you, little, I think that's graphic 45. Little bingo card. I just love those. Those are so cute. It's raining. I can just raining. And then the tape. I love this paper. It's Tim Holtz paper. You guys know how much that stuff is. I didn't buy it, though. I got it for a present, so that was really nice. I just think it's so expensive. God. But anyways, I love the coffee staining on here. Ooh, this one's fun. This one, ooh, I like this one. This one's one of Mom's pockets that she built a long time ago. And it's got one of my little tea bags in it. I don't know if it's... So there's a belly band right here, but now I'm scared because I don't want to rip it. I'm going to pull it this way because that button, one of my little tea bags. And you open it up and it's, this one's got a little booklet in it, so it's just cute. It's no big deal, but it's just cute, you know, a little book. And you put it in, but when you take it out, you could, I guess you got to do it from this, from the top because of the button gets in the way. That's cool. And then here's one of my Tim and T. Tim Holtz tags with a tea bag over it. With brown paper from my shop, so you can see the pocket now. And then the tag behind it is cool. I love this one. This one's so neat. I just like it. I don't know. It's just, you know, cardstock with his book page on it. But I like it because it's got like embossed pocket and the stamp and my vintage, and I got this hooky thing and this thing and all these things hanging and the ephemera, and I don't know, I just like it. I don't do good tags, so when I do one that I like, I'm like all proud of it. Because I don't make good tags usually, but this one's cute and it's got the little stuffies hanging. I love this one. So I get all excited when I actually do a good one. So here's the little flipper upper and another Teabag and Tim. Teabag and Tim Holtz. I think my mom made the tag. It was just sheet music, and then I did the stuff on the top. Big long strings, a couple pages. Here's another one of my little collages with all the stuff you can tuck in. Then I put a journaling card back to Tsunami Rose. I love her. Graph paper and Tim Holtz paper. Right. I love this Tim Holtz paper so much. The pocket in the back. So I put the seed packet back here. You can alter yourself or whatever you want to do with it. One of the plainer script tags. Right. And here's the back. There's this one. Lots of navy seam binding on this one. And then we'll see what other one I got sitting here. I'll have to look here, see what I got. I think I got 2 or 3 more. I sold 1 today so far. So that's nice. Okay, let me look at the next one. Let me get it because it's over here on my shelf, you know. Let me get it. Ooh, this one's big. Ooh, this one's big. Oh boy. This one's my favorite. I thought for sure this one would sell right away. Ooh, it's my favorite one. I love it so much. It's all vintage wrapping paper. Oh goodness. It's all vintage wrapping paper with more ephemera in it than I've ever put, I think, in a book. So that's why the price is the way it is, because it's got so much ephemera in it. And I have to go buy it at the swap meet. And Seattle prices aren't cheap, so that's the way that goes. So it's huge and really fun. And I call it, I think it was Celebration Journal or something like that, because it's all holiday wrapping paper. So it's kind of crazy. It looks like it has 2 closures, but it really does, because the front is a junk mail envelope cover that has its own mechanism here. This is a metal vintage photo, and it's a book on the front, so it all opens, see, which is really cool. I love this book so much. But listen, I gotta open the door for my dog. He hasn't peed yet. Okay? So it'll take me 2 seconds. I'll be right back. Here, bud, let me help you. I'll open the door for you. Let's go. Okay, now that was quick. It's raining, so he doesn't like to he doesn't like to go outside in the rain. Okay. So this one, so I just ripped up, obviously, paper and glued it down and script stamp and put my stamps on it and altered the envelopes. These are, here's a tuck spot too, but this is a picture, a real one. I put clear matte medium over it so that it wouldn't, I don't know why I did that. I can't remember. Can't remember why I was doing that. But anyway, there's a little tuck spot there. And then the ads inside here, I put a lot of ephemera in this one. The ad in here is about a wedding, the society page. And this is kind of like wedding paper. And this is kind of like a couple here. And this here man is this here man. So I don't know. I'm kind of thinking maybe they got married and he goes off to war. And here's a letter. This has been a while, but I think the letter actually talks about a wedding. There's some in here that do, but anyway, let's see. 1937, the letter is. Dearest Hun. So I was imagining the letter was written from her to him. Dearest Hun. It's just so cute, right? Tickets from my shop. Then this one, I love the roses. I can't stand it. Inked and stamped with my stamps from my shop. And this one is like a picture of the family. We'll see what I put in here. Oh, there's just some scrappy notes. Scrappy notes, some pictures, this handwritten things from, you know, back then in the picture. It's got a note on the back of who they are, 1949. But I was imagining like that was her family photos or something, you know. And then some vintage stuff. Tickets, and I love this paper. This was another picture. It's just kind of falling over. Keeps falling. Here it is. But I thought maybe this would be 1949, like maybe it was her friend from college or something, you know, whatever. Ooh, Flower Gardens by the Falls. But anyway, so that's in there. And then I put in some just receipts from the pharmacy. I don't know what year this is. 1957. And then in the back, Michelle, are you still here? Miss Michelle, you brought me that, you found me that vintage address book that one time with the little blue flowers on the front, you know? Well, anyway, it was kind of falling apart, remember? But I took it apart, and so here's from A to Z, address and telephone number, little book. So it's kind of fun because you could put all your, and here's birthdays and anniversaries. So you can keep the date and the names, which is kind of good for this book because it's all about birthdays, anniversary, Easter, wedding. It's got every kind of vintage wrapping paper in here you can imagine. I have a huge collection of vintage wrapping paper, and every time I see it, I buy it because I love it. And it just thrills me to death. So I just keep buying it. So I got to make books out of it sometimes, and I have done it before. It's kind of fun. Okay, so that's that part. So then you get to the book, and it's quite huge. I used all vintage lace in here. I don't think any of it is store-bought, but we'll go through and see. This book is really big. Sometimes the big ones are hard to show, but we'll get through it. And it is 2 signatures. I don't often do 2 signature books, so this is a treat, believe it or not. So this is just so pretty. I just love this so much. So the front pages is, since we did this whole wedding thing here, I kind of went with the same on the front page, just because like people go to weddings and we save things from weddings, so it's kind of fun. This is a vintage napkin from a set that I imagine it looked like a wedding set, which I really love. And then one of my waxed collages down here, and then this flips up. There's the hinge here, and there's some like pretty ephemeras in here. And here's another vintage envelope, and this one flips down, so you got some storage. And then back here is the picture of a lace book that, you know, like when they used to make their own laces. So I just think that's pretty. So I left that in there. And then here is a, hi, how are you? And then here's a page from a vintage wedding book that I really thought was just beautiful. And it has a pretty little poem on the back. And then this is Just For You, vintage wrapping paper. I actually think this is Mother's Day paper, but regardless, it's pink and pretty, and I love it. And so what I do with this vintage wrapping paper is I glue onto it coffee stained paper or whatever I'm going to use for journaling. And then I sew all the way around. So this is double thick with white thread. Double thick pages, and they're all inked up here, and they have vintage lace on the side. I didn't use anything new. Here's a little parchment. Here's a little coin envelope that my mom made, and this is a cookbook page, so it's got a milk top bottle top cap on it. And if you're planning weddings, I imagine you're going to be cooking, so there's recipes. I love this wedding paper. It's a bouquet that she's throwing, and there's some bells there. And it's double thick too, sewn around with coffee stained paper on the other side. Vintage ledger. Here's a tiny little envelope you can put little things in. And here's one of my cute little bingo cards. Button bingos. And it's on some vintage paper. I don't know. It doesn't say whether it's birthday or what it is. It just says happy wishes, thinking of you, greetings. It's just cute. I love it so much. So it's double thick, stitched around. And then my cute little bingo card, coffee stained paper on the back. And then it's got a double-sided altered paper clip. We're having an Etsy sale, Missy. What are you doing today? And it says Delight. And these little tiny bags are in my shop. Junk journals and more. I always don't know what your name is. I forget. You know, it's hard to remember when you guys use different names. So here's the other side of that clip. It's just so cute. Little tag in there with gilding on it. I love it. And here's an envelope one of the girls made. Cheryl Rhoda. She was just here earlier. She made this. Is she still here? I don't know. But she made this in a tag too that matches. And then the inside is sewing paper and music paper, so it's cute. There's a tag back here that matches, so it's coffee paper. I love this thick lace right here. Here's the little sack that matches that envelope. See? The little sack and the ribbon velvets from my shop, and then the tags and stuff. Look, she put bling. I love the little roses. So that's there. And then we have some, this is just so cute. I love the ledger paper. I used a lot of ledger in here. And I just put little tickets on the edge so you can see, again, you can see what's coming up. So you can see the roses behind. And this is a receipt from a cabinet maker. I can't remember the year, but we'll see it when we get to the other side. I think it's the 40s. I love this page. I think this is baby wrapping paper, but anyway, one of my collages, Tim Holtz stuff, seam binding from my shop. And then when I do these scrappy kinds, it's like there's so much tucked in here you can't even see. So here's a cute little picture of the little girl, her little dress on, which I sell these black and whites in my shop too. And here's a tag, and here's a tag. See, that's all stuck behind, because that's how I do my little scrappies. See? And then here, I love this. This is the cutest. To the happy parents. Look at how cute that is. Oh my God, I love these baby cards. Even if you're not having a baby, it's just so darling. Look at how pretty. Oh God, I love it so much. And I love the baby paper. Look, with the clothespins. Isn't that cute? I love this one. Shut the door. Shut the door. Oh. That's what I always tell the people too, you know, the new ones. They always ask me questions on how to do this and how to do that. And I just tell them, do what thrills you, because if it doesn't thrill you, you know, there's no point then. And then especially if you're trying to sell it, if you're not excited about it, like, you're not going to sell it, you know. But anyway, I just do what I think is fun and what makes me squeal. And so that's what. And here's my coffee staining. Here's a piece from my tablecloth. So I just love this one. This one's an alteration tag. And I was imagining she might be picking out veil material or trims. This is an actual sleeve from a wedding dress, vintage wedding dress. These are in my shop. And the stamp is in my shop. And so are the alteration tags. And then I put some receipts of like money, because, you know, you never know. And here's wedding paper. I love the blue flowers. It's so pretty. So I got a blue envelope there. I left it open in the back so you can put stuff. And then you can put stuff on the inside. We have some sheet music sewn around the edge here. Different color thread. It's kind of teal, and this side is like a yellow. So coffee, and then nice trim. Hi, Erin. Here's some vintage sheet music that came out of this really old book. Look how old it is. But I imagine for a wedding, maybe that was like a wedding march. It's like a waltz or something. And then here's a, I love this paper too. And it's been sewn around with black thread, parchment, or I mean tracing paper, pretty little hidden spot. You can undo the ribbon and it folds out. It's pretty. Coffee paper, and then this looks weird because it's upside down, but it's actually this huge thing that folds over onto the next page. But for now, you would just flip up and write under there. And it's a pocket too, so it's got like all this stuff in it. Glittered coffee stain, kind of like garden paper and like garden stuff. This has like garden seed tag, vegetable plant tag in it. And then when you turn it over, you can see it's this big long one. See how it comes undone? So it's this big long sheet. It's lined on both sides and coffee stain and to from, so you can. Right, so what I did is then I just folded it like that. So, and this was pretty stationary. Some more money, more sewing, white thread. This part I love. Look at this. I love this paper so much. I don't know what kind of paper it is, but it's so pretty. So here's a flower box, as if she got flowers from someone and she saved the box. So I opened it up. You can write inside, and it's all inked up and stuff, and I made it a flipper with just another pale purple little envelope in the back for storage. Teal thread with some ink. Double thick, says coffee stain on the back. And here's just some stuff from old books. This is beautiful embossed gold, just piece of stationery and just stuff, you know, papers. And here's another pocket with more garden. I did this whole little garden section right here. This is a cute little garden envelope. It's really cute. Somebody made that for me. And here's a garden recipe card that's coffee stained and glittered. And then the card on the inside is the little girl in the garden. This is actually I think a baby card. Let me see. Congratulations on your new little sprout. So it's actually a baby card, but it was garden. And I didn't know it was a baby card until I had this like all done, and then I read it and I was like, what? Because that looks like garden. But anyways, so it's double duty. Double duty. So double thick again, sewn around, because it's got this beautiful paper on the other side. I love this paper. It's just so gaudy, I know. But, and then I tried to bring those roses over here. So this is anniversary paper. So we got everything in here. And then I put a receipt in the back from another druggist. This was from 1950. I love that era anyways. And the vintage lace on the side. Here's another anniversary card. I love this one. Watch. This one's cute. Ooh, peaches and cream. I love that. I want to eat some. So we got an anniversary spot. So this is like just celebrating everything in your life. Oh, this is cute. Waxed altered clip. This is actually from wedding. This is wedding paper, and this is a wedding thing from 1965. It's a thank you card. How nice of you. And it actually talks about the gift they got. You know, and some stuff on the back. They got gold Turkish towels, it looks like. So that's a vintage ephemera piece. That's cool, and it goes with the book. And then here's the letter. The letter is just vintage handwriting. You know, just kind of goes with the whole thing. And then here's the big, yep, I think this one, it's 2 signatures, and with the cover and all the ephemera and stuff, I think this was like 300. I can't remember. I usually do 100 or a little more depending on embellishments, 100 per signature, but then when you put in all the ephemera, it's tough to figure out how to do. And then this one is another baby little pocket with one of my little scrappy tablets in there. But today is the sale day, so that's fun. You can open this up and write in. So you just go look at my shop in the description box there for any of these and shoot me an offer. That's what we're going to do today. So I sold one earlier, that sewing one that was in there. Just ledgers with little things hanging off, the flowers, vintage ledger I love. This is from the 40s from that cabinet shop. And this is Tsunami Rose, or Tim Holtz, I mean. And then more tablecloth. And then I love these thistles. This is just a pretty piece of paper I put in here. I didn't ink it up or anything because it's so pretty. And then a waxed paper clip, and that's double thick teal thread sewn around. And then here's one of my parchment paper envelopes, wax Tsunami Rose with just a little tag inside. And there's that cool paper again. One ledger. Throwing that wedding bouquet. Isn't that pretty? And then just some tags. Guest checks. This is like honeycombs. This is about food again. You know, here's the fork. You know, when you see that. It's about food. So I put the guest check in, and this white satin is from my shop. This pink seam binding is from my shop. Butterfly appliques are from my shop. Oh, this one's cute. So here's a recipe card flip up. So we're kind of talking about food again, because that's a cookbook page. So I try to like stay. And so here's one of my scrappy little kitchen things. One of my little scrappy tablets. Just a little writing spot. That's cute. It's a salad. She's scrubbing her bathtub. Vintage lace. Coffee staining. Sewing on all the pages. This just has so much in it that it's hard to show. Okay, so here's just a collage of my stuff here with the Tim Holtz on top. Cheesecloth. Daisy Collins paper. That was sewn around, but it's sewed in. Here's a fellowship offering from 1972 from church. Put your money in there and put it in the plate. Here's a handwritten letter, note, address from somebody. This is all on an altered Rolodex card. You can just tuck your stuff in anywhere you like it. Here's a picture of, say, the sisters, maybe from the girl who owns the book. I love this. So cute. It's actually a postcard. And then a vintage magazine article of some interest, you know. And then there's just an altered little bag with a tag in there. I love this vintage wrapping paper. And then this is the center of the books. That's why it's so full of stuff. And then here's one of my, here's a brown paper. It's a vintage ad of a lady in a wedding dress. And so I got a white hanky and some seam binding and the little flowers from my shop and just made like a pretty little dress. You can write on the back. And she's got flowers hanging down. That's just so pretty to me. I just love this one. I left all the threads, but I don't know. I just think it's so pretty. And then the flowers. So maybe that was Valentine's. I don't know. Little hearts. Sewed around, inked up. Coffee, and then here's the park. Looks like the park with the little birds and the benches. Lace. Oh, I love this one. Wishing you well. I just think that's so cute. And she's at the wishing well. That's just so adorable. It's a little postcard. Waxed Tsunami Rose collage on some flip up vintage sheet music. And here's another little postcards. Congratulations with the little balloons. They're so cute. I just love this book. It's my favorite book, I think. I love everything about it. I love the wedding bells. I sewed around, inked it up, coffee stained. Ooh, I love this. This is Tim Holtz tissue paper that I covered up with glossy. And it's a little file folder with glossy Mod Podge. And I love the like texture and stuff. I don't know if the camera can get it, but it's cool. I love it. And then in the pocket we got a little envelope flip book, and this opens up. You can write little notes in. My little envelopes, my stamps, my shop. And this is about boys. So we got a little boy picture and boy haircuts and like just scrappy paper. It goes in there. You can put stuff in. Script stamping, and then you flip it down again. And this one has a piece of paper that folds out. You can write on. This is in my shop. The Romance of Theater and cheesecloth. And this is an altered library card. Flips open. You can write in. Put this down. I love this part. It's cute. Little sewing thing. Flips that up and there's paper inside. Inked up, grunged up. So it's just a cute little envelope flippy book. It's actually really thick. Not so little. And then this is kind of fun. It's just got the scrappies. And then since this is a celebratory book, I just put this in there because it's, I don't know. So, little spot to write. Oh, one of my little ticket books. This one's cute. Yeah. This one's cute. This is a single ticket book, and it's just got the little knobbies and the little flowers, and I put lace on the end of each one. It's vintage lace. Little tuck spot, little pocket. Vintage lace on the ends, little birdies. All with ribbons. There's one with a pocket on the end. Little girl. This one's cute. On that paper that I love. It's so nice. And I do have metal corners on here too. I didn't mention, but I do have metal corners on here. Teal thread. Ooh, my dot pan. You have to do those single sheets. So that's a lot of extra work. And here's some nice big thick stuff here. Ooh, I love this one. It's actually, this was getting so thick, but you can actually put something, tuck something in there. It's a Tsunami Rose, pretty flower. I love pink and green, so that just works. Ledger, wedding bells, tablecloth. Here's another scrappy collage. Wedding paper in the back. This one's got crossword puzzle underneath and gilding polish, parchment, white sewing. And then you can tuck something in here too. She's a little tucky spot. But I just put her in there and tuck her on here. See? And there's her shoes. And vintage lace, cheesecloth, dot pan. Here's a little parchment. Talking about food again. So here she is with the rolling pin. Standing up like that. And there's just some recipes in the back and vintage magazine ad of a recipe. You know how we save them. And lace. And then this is really pretty. I think this is a recipe, but it's written in a foreign language. I don't know what it is. But it's beautiful writing. So I decided to leave it in there because it's just so pretty. And I do think it's a recipe. But I'm not sure, but it's in there. And then pecan pie, can you stand it? Oh no, it's sweet potato. It looks good. Vintage lace. Coffee and sewing. It's double thick. Here's the center. It's just beautiful. I love this so much. It's a big vintage vase full of flowers. I love it so much. It's so pretty. I just love the roses. And I love the lace curtain in the background. And I love the wallpaper in the back. And it's teal thread, double thick. Coffee paper, vintage lace. I like this one because she's thinking about what to cook. She's got mayonnaise back there. Right. And we got a couple of foil doilies since we're talking about the kitchen here now. And then we got a vintage glassine. You just put your fudgesicles. And we got a Woolworths ad. And we got some stamps from the stamp books, you know, back when they used to collect them. You know, this one's really fragile. And we got some stickers that they used to put on their jars for canning jar labels. And then another sheet of that writing that I think is a recipe that's really pretty. And it's all on a vintage recipe book page. And here she is with her apron ready to cook. Little flipper upper. It's on a library card. White thread. I love this. Look at this one. Wedding paper again in the back. Look how pretty it is. They're sitting under a pergola of some kind with real pretty ribbons and bows and flowers hanging down. And they're overlooking the ocean, and she sees sailboats out there. And she's in her wedding gown, and she's on this cool chair, and she's got this beautiful parasol, and her husband's doting over her. I'm sure her new husband. So they're, you know, waiting for their ships to go sail. You know, back then they used to sail the world when they went. The honeymoon was a year long. Back in the day, you know, they used to do that and travel. And so there's wedding paper. It's on a little hinge so you can write. So that's just cute. And then lace. Boy, you guys are awful quiet today. You guys are so quiet. Wedding bells. Some ledger. Usually we're talking and talking and talking. This one's really pretty because I put the big fat glitters on there. And you can tuck something. What are the big fat glitters called? I can't remember. Oh, twinklets. The twinklets, they're diamond dust. They're thick. You know, it looks like sugar. And then some more lace on the side. I love this lace. It's got the little flowers that go around. It's so pretty. Oh, and then here's a decoupage coffee filter that I sewed around and folded up and put a whole bunch of stuff in, you know. Just stuff and stuff and stuff and stuff. It's just stuffed. Stuffed with stuff. Tags. Here's another one. This one actually is supposed to have something tucked right here. But I can't remember where I seen it. I seen it earlier today, and now I don't know where it is. But anyway. And it's embossed, coffee stained. So there's just little pockets. And I love that napkin. It used to be my shop. I have tons of napkins in my shop if you need any. It's pretty. This opens up to a little booklet. My dot paper. It's glittered and sewn. Ooh, this one's fun. It's hard to show at the end because it's so big. I got a Crafty Irina pocket. Stuff all over. Stuff in here, stuff in here, stuff in here. Stuff in here. Stuff. Flowers. More stuff. More stuff and more stuff. Lace. Coffee, sewing, bingo card flip out. I love this bingo card with the decoupage on it, dry decoupage in my videos. And then here's a tuck spot, card. It's all kind of wrapped up there. You can, and look at this wedding paper. I love it. Sheet music, lace. This one's got a little bag on the back, little tag inside. Teal thread, pretty little park scene. And then the hearts and flowers again. And then here's my little envelopes, and in the back there's a little note. It says, own your story. Put it on here. Some coffee marks. Just some tags, ledger. jewelry. This is all jewelry, like if she's having a wedding, you know. Flips up. Here's a Tiffany and Company. So it's all kind of like jewelry, lace. Flowers are from my shop. This is all Tiffany and Company stuff. Tiffany, Tiffany. And then back here is a blue, the blue Tiffany that we all know with all the rings. Tiffany and Company. So that's really fun. And then the metal corners, the brass. And the back is birthday. So there's that one. Yep, I got one more, but holy buckets, I'm tired, I think. I don't even know how many I showed. I think 5. I got one more in my stash book, but I just did the flip through for that yesterday, so. But I'm going to show it a little bit because you can make me an offer on that one too. So I want to make sure I show it so they know it's not excluded. This is another huge one. Like I said, I don't often do 2 signature books because they get to be too big and expensive. But here's another one. This one's even huger than the last one. And I do have a flip through on this already I just made. So it's kind of so huge that I don't even want to go through the whole thing because it's so huge. The flip through is quite long. But it's beautiful and it's huge and it has vintage fabric, metal corners, tapestry. And this is a stash book. So I went through my stash of everything that I have and that I made and that other people made and put it together. So it's stuff I made as well as you guys. So it's just endless, you know, an endless amount of things and pictures and all vintage lace and charms, every single thing on here. Grunge. This is grunge. The whole book is grunge. Just on and on with the stuff, you know what I mean? And the cool stuff. These are from Germany, from Claudia. And just on and on. You know, I made a big, huge video about this a couple days ago. It's just got major stuff in it all around. Major all around. This is an oatmeal packet and just tags and a flipper. This one my mom made. Karen Hargrave made that. This one's from Julie Stein. This one my mom made. Just on and on, you know. This one I think Lori Fusco made. My mom made that. Waxed. This is another one from Julie, I think. Tsunami Rose. I love this. All vintage lace. This my mom made. I made all these, but you know, she made the pockets as wax. Vintage tablecloth. Tsunami Rose. Like this one goes on for days because it's got pockets everywhere. And belly bands, pockets, sliders. And belly band right here. Here's another, this one I think is from Stacy. Tim Holtzy stuff. More of my collages. But I showed you guys this yesterday or a couple days ago. My mom's stuff. Little thing here. My little, so this one is in the deal too. You can offer me up something for this one too. This one's cute. I like all the little envelopes. You can open them and put notes in them. This one too. This one folds down and down. My mom made that one. It's cute. What do I got inside? Oh, one of my cards, tablets out of playing cards. This one's really big. This one opens up. More vintage lace. Scrappies. You guys know, you've seen my stuff. Tim and T, right? Bingos. Waxes. My mom made this big pocket. And charms. laces. Oh, this one's fun. I love this one, actually. I don't do good tags, so when I do a nice one, I like it. This one's fun. I like it. I love this charm because it's got keys hanging down. Coffee filter pocket. Wax littles. You know. But you can go watch the whole flip through where I go through every little thing. You know. It's on my channel. This one's cool, and this one's cool. This one's really neat. It's got a lot of work on it. Little ball jars. This one's neat too. Another one from Germany, from Claudia. This one I love. This one's from Michelle Hornack. I want to know what this paste is and what the stencil is. I want this stuff. And she's just got stuff everywhere. And metal up here. Flowers. And it's double-sided. There's a pocket back here you can put stuff in. It's pretty. Big, huge, chunky laces. I don't like the little skinny stuff. Just pockets and pockets and pockets and pockets and pockets. Look at all of them. It's just on and on with stuff. Another one of my envelopes. More stuff. This one's from Joni. Look how pretty this one is. Oh my goodness. Pretty little bag. Coffee. A whole bunch of Tim Holtz. And one of those pockets my mom made. This one Laura Sitlington made. Edith Holden paper. The birds. Just on and on. Like there's a pocket here. There's a hidden one on the side and one in the back. And here's a double-sided clip that I made. I love that. And just pockets with on and ons. Just on and on. Tim and T's. Belly bands. This one folds out. This one's cool too because it's got a whole bunch of pockets with all kinds of stuff in it. This is just ridiculous, really. This is waxed. Here's one of my cute little envelopes. And this is a decoupage. This is waxed. Just on and on. You know how these are. You know how these are. That one's from Nicole Manzo from Jersey. Look at this one. It's just got stuff and stuff all around. This is a pretty tag though. Look at this one. It's got the little envelopes. You can put the little notes in. More little envelopes. Sweet life with little birds. With little things inside. Isn't that cute? Somebody made that one for me too, but I don't know who. Because after a while you forget if they don't put names on. Vintage lace. Some more Charmies. Tim Holtzy Tucky Spotties. Bags. That was on my grate pan. Oh, look at these guys. More Tim Holtzy birdies. Unfoldy things my mom makes. I'm hurrying. Charms. And this is an altered paper clip. This one Karen Hardgrave made with vellum. Cool stuff. The tags underneath. Vintage lace. Oh, this one Michelle Hornack made with the vellum flowers. We had a vellum challenge. It's a belly band, and it's got really pretty rose paper in the back. Coffee stain. It's really pretty. Oh, here's one of my little Tim Holtzy altered time card little thingies. Right? Collages with wax. Vintage lace. The back with my metal corners. It's huge. Humongous. Alright. I think I showed you guys 6 books. I'm about to die. I'm about to die of it. Alright, so shoot me a message in my Etsy store. The link is there if you would like to offer me something for my books. See you later. Bye.